Innovative.
Hello, you already know it's your mother boy, Younger Lay, the real Younger Lay, and I'm with cool ass Cam.
Yes, sir. Welcome to the WB Morning Show. Hope y'all ready for the wake and bake.
Hey man, if you don't already, have your chopsticks together, put your orange juice with the champagne, what they call a mimosa, and then y'all tie it in. We locked in, we getting it going. We got a special guest in the house going by the name of China White.
That is me, the Thee.
The, not the.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that part. So with that being said, we was just talking off camera, and we want people to know China White, because there's a lot of Chinas out there, so that's your separation.
Exactly.
I heard you say that before.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know it was serious. So you,
yes.
Even though everybody call you China, you China White.
Yes, China White.
That part.
And that is my government name. I was born with that name. It is on my ID and all of my important papers.
Okay, yeah. Let the people know. They thought somebody might have named you that, and it was born like this. You know what I mean? Yes,
everyone always thinks it's like, there's like, is that your real name?
Mm-hmm.
And like realistically, I always tell people that I could really tell people that that's actually my stage name, although it's my real name. So then people don't actually know my real name because they think it's my stage name, although they really do know my real name.
Oh, okay. 007 right there. Hey, so what's the slogan when you say the China? Tell them the whole play, because that's how you lock it in.
Well, you already know the vibe. It's the Piers High. See, you got me fucked up now.
I don't have you anything. I was
you
throwing
did.
you the alley-oop.
I forgot. I lost it.
You can blame
what
it
the
on the
problem
champagne.
is? No, what we're gonna blame it on is how early it is.
Okay, let's go do that then.
And I just woke up as I got here.
Okay, so shout out. We got the morning show. We gotta realize everybody's not a morning person.
Oh,
you know
my
what I'm talking
gosh.
about? I just seen the other video on your podcast, and I seen the 2 p.m. China. I just see, this the 9:30 China. Okay, what's going on?
Shout out to Innovative Comedy. My co-host, Tony Grand's in the building. All right, here it goes, y'all. You already know the vibe. It's the Piers High.
Still got it wrong.
Hey, man.
You butchering your own shit right now.
You already know the vibe.
It's early. We're going to blame it on the earliness.
It's your favorite high, the purest, the dopest, the China White, who obviously does not do mornings. But follow me on Instagram. And I'll be at THEE, because I'm the China White.
That part. And how you spell China? China can be
China White, like the country and like the color.
Okay.
Yep.
That part.
Straight like
so
that.
Like the country and like the color.
Yep. And it's also the purest form of what? Heroin.
Hello.
Yes, it is. Very addicting.
Hey, man, you know what I'm talking about? I was in the DARE program when I was in middle school, man. I think when we grew up, too, that the DARE program didn't work. It told everybody about drugs.
They said everybody let that fucking lion down. Remember that little cartoon lion they had?
That nigga so sad. Yeah, he's so sad now. Yeah, but they told a lot of niggas about drugs. Niggas didn't know what that was, and then they seen that, and next thing you know, them niggas just addicts.
That's
they
true.
Like, this is what it do to you? They looking at all the side effects.
Yeah,
damn.
Y'all really could have just told us nothing, and we would have just known drugs wouldn't have been a thing. Exactly. Only
they start
unless
saying you get a euphoric feel. Niggas start looking up what euphoric means. Hey, kids. I know y'all
was
might
I
be
supposed to spark this?
Wow. A moment of silence for that thought right there that just died right here on camera, man. Was you supposed to spark that wood with the lighter next to it? You hear me? Wow.
I wasn't sure if we were all like roto.
Oh, that's you right there.
Oh, okay. So you just get people high in the mornings off their... Got it.
Oh, no. This is the Wake and Bake. See, the WB morning show, I think everybody, because we got the frog, the WB is like, oh, that's cool. But really, the WB stand for Wake and Bake. But we had a lot of guests on here that don't smoke. You know what I mean? So I'm just blowing it in their face while we doing the interview. Don't even worry about it. Secondhand smoke is cracking by this motherfucking jack.
That's funny.
You know? Nah, but we respect people that don't smoke. But I was about to say to the kids, I know y'all see me getting high and doing all that, but I handle my business first. So don't
Facts.
hop out there, try to get high and be too cool too fast and ain't got nothing together yet, man, because smoking weed is going to be around. Get your shit together first before you light that kush.
Exactly.
And much love to anybody who ever was smoking and they figure out this ain't what they was doing. let them stop and respect. But
Yeah.
we smoking all the weed y'all didn't want to smoke, so don't even trip. Leave
I'm
that over
actually
here.
stopping.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, so tell
You
us.
caught me right on time.
Hello, look
Like,
at God. The window is
The
very tight.
31st. The 31st is I'm done.
Mm-hmm.
Because then I'm like, I'm just going to go into August nice and clean.
That part. So let's go on and talk about this while we even doing the show right now. It's a Going Away show. The home
Not a
girl,
going away
big
show.
innovative culture rep is moving
Yes.
to OKC.
Man, I'm gonna bring innovative out there. I'm still gonna tell everybody about it, still talk about it and post about it, all that shit. I'm
part.
gonna miss all of this the most.
Maybe they could do a show with you and do it on what's that called?
That's what Cam was saying. Cam
Yeah.
was like, "This don't gotta be it. We can go ahead and FaceTime you."
Yeah, not
I'll
even
probably-
FaceTime. It's a what's that app that I done did interviews like that?
Duo?
Zoom.
Yeah. Yeah.
Zoomer. Yeah, you might have to be a Zoomer now.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind doing that.
You wouldn't mind doing
Especially
it?
like maybe like once a month, because I that is actually fully why I'm leaving. I'm trying to get away from.
You're trying to unplug.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
isn't Cali? Well, let's let the people. So you originally not from Cali. You originally from OKC. You moved to Cali. No, break
No.
it down. See,
Okay.
I don't know nothing. I'm just a little ghetto kid try to figure it out.
So I was born in Long Beach.
Okay.
My parents went to Poly High School.
Oh, you know Snoop Dogg. No, I'm just fucking. with you. Yeah,
My parents said that they did. Well, my mom knew the girlfriend that he went to prom with.
oh, so they know Calvin.
Basically,
There we go.
Yeah, I mean they didn't know him, but he was there because he's actually older than my parents. But he came back to prom my parents' year because his girl was going.
Oh, okay, that part.
So, born in Long Beach, I moved to Arizona when I was 4 years old. So my elementary school days were in Arizona. Then after Arizona, I moved back to Long Beach, and I went to middle school in Lakewood, so kind of Long Beach still, but I lived in Long Beach. And then after middle school, I moved to Oklahoma for high school. So some of my very important days, I think, growing up high school, were spent in Oklahoma. So
Right.
I do tell people I'm from Oklahoma because that was the last thing I remember from being a child to an adult. So then when I turned 18 after I graduated high school, I ended up back here. Yeah, that's what happened. And I actually wasn't supposed to be back out here. And that's why everybody's like so confused. Everybody's like, China, why are you leaving? Like, you're so LA, you're so California. And I'm just like, I'm really not. I'm really, really not. Like, I think, like where you grow up at kind of just really determines who you are. And I just feel like in Oklahoma, I was growing to be a different person. It's completely different out there. Mm-hmm. And then when I came to California, everything changed. I don't have any of my piercings on now because, I have my nose ring, but I took out all my piercings, so I don't want to be that person anymore.
Right.
But all of those piercings, I think I had 13 piercings, 8 of them on my face alone. All of those piercings came from LA. All of my tattoos, LA. So it's just like, really this person, I feel like this person is just one of my characters. You know what I mean?
Right.
But realistically, who I am for real inside and who I am without putting on this show for everybody.
You trying to get back to that?
Yeah. I'm more like a Zen, like namaste, chill. All my friends call me the hippie of the group. And
You about to return to your
I'm trying to be
hippie form.
a country hippie. Yeah, I want to go
right.
garden. I want to go have my own land. And in California, it's hard to do that out here, though.
It's not too often that you hear that too. So it's crazy because most people be talking about how they was in the country and they want to move to LA.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
We get to hear the opposite story. You in LA and you want to move back to the country.
Yeah.
So give us some.
This life is hard.
Let's talk about it. So what's give them some. Let's talk about the don'ts in LA. Not even the don'ts. Let's say the. What you want to say? The goods and the bads. Let's start off with the bads.
Pros and cons?
Yeah, there we go. That's
Okay.
right.
So the cons of LA.
Let's go. You can list as long as you want to go.
And this is my personal opinion, right?
We only going on. Because I don't believe nothing she talking about. I'm LA in the house.
Period.
Yeah,
Okay.
It's not like
You
that.
right.
That part. No, but
And
at the
they're
same
not.
time, we want you to have the great, express your opinions, But we it's truth in everything.
So the cons for me, the number one con for me is too many fucking people. I don't like that.
That's the
Everyone's
first truth.
stacked on top
That
of
is
each
the truth.
other.
That is the truth.
And it's
if
like,
you don't like to be where it's a lot of
Yes.
people at all the time,
It ain't for you.
either got to go that way when everybody say figure out what niggas doing and say okay I'm going over here because that's the only way. Or you gotta live. It's little country type of towns that's out here. But if you gonna go to the country, you might as well going to the
Yeah.
country. Exactly. So that's the truth. This motherfucker is over packed and filled. They keep building on top of each other. Ain't no parking spots. Niggas holding parking spots. Everybody is 7
That's what I
people
just
live in every
posted.
house. So it's 7 cars to the house. Blah,
There's
blah, blah.
that, and that's the second fucking con. You
And
get a parking
and you
ticket
gotta-
every fucking week.
Oh yeah, shoot that parking ticket, Luke.
Bruh.
And you got to pay for to have a parking spot at your apartment.
Exactly. When you
Yeah.
already pay rent to be there, you
Yeah, man.
it's all
They
of
getting
that.
that cheddar out here, man.
Exactly.
You know what I'm talking about?
That's the one. I actually just posted that. My post said the one thing
So we
California owes
overpopulated.
me.
That's a one. We
Yeah.
can say that. That's a fact.
Exactly.
Okay.
And then number 2, the parking tickets. That's a fucking con and shit.
Oh yeah. See, out here we make our money off of you fucking up. So in any form you want to, if you fuck
Did
up.
you just? That was real. That was like some of the realest shit someone could
Yeah.
say.
No, but you gotta learn. Sometimes you learn the hard way. That's why I said don't be fucking up. You gotta be on point. But it's easy as didn't put a quarter in there and you got $68 ticket fast, like they own it. Like that's somebody's job and he loves to write that ticket.
Yeah,
You
that's
know what I'm
facts.
talking
Or
about? I
meet
just
that,
got a
meet that
ticket
damn
today.
quota.
They tired of me parking in the alley.
Oh shit.
And I got the first.
Shut
and
up.
like I said, I'll play the game. I'll pay the ticket and leave it
And
there
it-
again and keep getting the ticket. But it's like I said, you losing. I done did it and kept getting cars. Like I'm parking my shit
And what's
tow
crazy-
it, put it back in the same spot. And then they like, oh, this nigga think I parked all the cars real close so they couldn't tell. They waited for it. They waited. Sat there. I
Damn.
looked on the camera. They waited till that motherfucker waited. As soon as they left in the morning, they came in. So I'm like, oh yeah, the right person, they gonna
Yeah,
come get you. and
exactly.
ticket
Especially
you.
those towing places.
Oh yeah.
That's the.
California make a lot of money off of tires, like potholes. They ain't fixing none of this
Yep.
shit. Blow your shit up. Go to this tire shop right here. And
Exactly.
yeah, it's just part of our economy. But you right about
Exactly.
that. Hey,
Exactly.
For sure.
What-
Tickets.
yeah. What I'm trying to think about another. Another.
Right now
con.
you on all facts. Can't nobody.
Also,
If you-
the number. I got a good
I'm waiting
one.
for you to do a debatable one, so I
Everyone knows, and everyone calls this out on California. The traffic is bullshit.
Well, that's the same as being overpopulated, though.
It's, okay, fine. Okay.
No, I mean
It is.
if
It's because it's where overpopulated.
yeah.
I feel where you're coming
Now,
from.
if you want to go to the next thing, niggas in LA just can't drive. So you can say that. It's a lot of people that can't drive, and then it's a
See?
lot of motherfuckers that
Nah, but at
speed
the same
demons. all
time,
makes-
I feel like we overpopulated, but it's certain areas that are overpopulated. Because if you really look at California, jump on the freeway, take a trip, you know, and now you go, like, let's say you go to Vegas or something, right? Look at how much open land is just
That's
sitting
true.
in the middle of
it's
nowhere.
still a lot out here. I said, like, we got countries, like, there's certain spots you could go and be, you know, they got all the food restaurants in one strip, and then when you leave there, all the gas stations is you got to get back to over there. It's just basically homes, you know what I mean? It's spots like that, but like I said, compared to going all the way to the real country, you might as well go to the real country because you could get the different price brackets and all that, because you're going to still be paying a lot out there.
What you mean?
Like a house that's far out, even though it's in the desert or
Oh,
something,
yeah.
it'll still be.
And that's the thing.
600,
I don't want to be in the
800 now.
desert. See, I can be, and that's my thing, because I'm like more mutual. You feel me? Like, I don't want to necessarily be isolated, but like you said, less population. So, me moving to Oklahoma, I'm still living in the city of Oklahoma. So I'm still technically in a city. I'm not necessarily in the country of Oklahoma. But
What's the
it's
population?
still, oh, I don't know for sure. But it's still open and wide. You know what I mean? It's still in the city. The houses, you could still fit 2-3 houses in between every house.
Yeah.
In the city of Oklahoma.
Yeah, see, if it started making more money and they had a lot of people rushing there, they gonna fill all that up. Developers gonna start moving stuff.
And they are.
Because it was back
They
in
are.
the day when my grandmas and they owned their houses before it was freeways. It wasn't no freeways. They moved all the houses out the way to build the 105 and 110. So when they
Exactly.
start saying, okay, this matter more, like even when they just built this shit in Inglewood, they shut down
A lot of shit.
like some middle schools and high
Yeah.
schools to be parking lots. So when you see shit like that, you know when
That's
niggas
crazy.
on. Yeah, it is
you
crazy.
said to
though.
make parking lots. I told my sister, shout out to my sister in Oklahoma. She's like my best friend. I told her when I get out there, she's like, oh, give me some business plans. I was like, bitch, let's get some land and make a parking lot. Bitch, we don't have to do shit. You open up some, even if you wanted to make your parking lot fucking gravel and not even cement it, not even
They
put
don't give a
lines,
fuck.
you don't gotta do none of that. And you can still get
And you
paid
don't
off
even
of
have
the
to have
hour.
a Parker there.
You don't
can
have
just
to do
a-
nothing.
The
We-
little
The little machine,
You
yeah.
can have the machine. I don't really
And
trust
the
machines.
camera.
But or you can still. It's just it's
can look,
low
oh, he didn't
employment.
pay.
One person exactly.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
can
that's a
do
good money.
cash. You can. And I told her that. And Oklahoma's growing. So let me stop putting our business out there. I'm gonna convince her to do it though. It's gonna happen.
Hey man, shout out to OKC, man.
Period.
You know what I'm talking about? We ain't doing no
Period.
hating. We doing all the love spreading, man. We fuck with OKC too, man. Yes. You got any more don'ts you want to add to the list, or you want to stop there? Cause you on all facts at the moment.
Yeah,
I was waiting on something debatable.
Well, I've been out here for 12 years. Oh, it's pretty. Yeah, I've had my share. Okay, so one of my other biggest it's cons about it that I'm not into is just.
Dun, 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 dun.
This kind of goes with the population thing too.
Okay, so you really hating that overpopulated?
No.
We getting back. That's
really.
like the third time you touched that. You
kind of
ready
not
to
really
be,
though. So what I was gonna say,
you want to be the only nigga in the movie theater?
No, what I was gonna say was that
anybody here?
No.
Here.
No, I feel like the quality of people is very. It's not a good amount of.
Oh
yeah.
No, like I said, I grew up out here, so I know the quality of people. I think it's a good quality of people being out here my whole life. Mm-hmm. You get me? Mm-hmm. When I start going out of town and I start realizing people will just walk up to you and compliment you and don't mean like if somebody say something to you out here, you damn near better start watching they ass. And that's just LA for
exactly.
you. Like, them shoes nice and they could be looking like.
And then they could be hating the whole time.
Oh no, nigga might be trying to come get them motherfuckers up off you or something.
And even
so in other places, and me being from LA, I done been places where somebody compliment, and then I go into that mode, and they don't be on that. They just serious like, hey man, you from Cal? Like you feel me? Where you from? You say California? Oh man, they get that like when you say where you from out here. So I could get you. You just gotta be careful out here because you never know who you gonna run into.
Yep, the girls
and I
too.
say it's like if it ain't 50-50, it's probably worse than that. 1 out of 2 people you run, good or bad. It ain't like 7 good people, 1 bad person. It's right off the dribble.
Right.
There you go, right there.
Exactly. The ladies too. I was been in the industry. You feel me?
We just gonna say people. So you trying to get into the?
No, I'm not.
You fit to start. She fit to start it up.
You're asking me. I'm going by my personal experiences in the industry. I run into a lot of fake women. I was basing my thing off of you talking about, oh, nice shoes. You know how many bitches I run into? Oh my God, China, you're so pretty. Hi, it's such a pleasure to meet you. And then
when they spin,
you do weird shit. I mean, I'm just making this full circle here.
I see, but see, I think the only thing out here is just move so fast. I feel like anywhere you go, it's gonna be the same type of energy in the long run, but it's just so slower by the time it catch up.
Then that's why I said it's still a population thing too.
It's moving so fast. Niggas just don't like you fast for no reason. Like out there, they try to find a reason, even if they don't. They're already cool. They just gonna wait till they find a reason. I feel like it's the same thing. Like nigga.
No, it's not the same thing. I'm telling you.
Okay, let us know something.
It's a little different. They don't have time to do that. Like they do have time, but they don't give the fucks about it.
Are you living in a part of the country where everybody cook and they just invite people over to eat? Because I always heard that about the country where they just be like, hey, that's your people. Hey, come on, we eating at 5 and you take a plate. That's some real shit.
Where I'm staying at, I'm 5 minutes from my father's house. And then uncle is right up the street because everything it all circles back to population realistically, but it's not a big population. There's not a lot of stuff going on. It's not a lot of streets, so you get places faster in Oklahoma. So yes, that happens all the time.
So you got any more notes, or you want to go to the good now that you missed when you leaving?
Yeah.
What's some of the good stuff you gonna miss?
We can go to the goods. Although the industry can be fake and crazy.
You can just name 3 since you named 3 on the bad side. Let's name 3 on the good side.
Okay. Although it's crazy and fake over there in the industry, it also is really cool and really good. I think the best part I like about LA is the networking and like how everybody will know somebody.
Okay,
by
so you like
way.
the way that it moves fast at the same time that you don't like the way, because the fact that we network so much is because everybody moving fast and then the word moving fast. So at the same time, I get you though, because it's the good and the bad to everything. So because at the same time as you don't like it to be overpopulated, when the time right, you would like to go in the spot and make some good quick moves and it be
But then you can also be out real quick. Yeah. And then, oh my gosh, okay. And also for me, for sure, the food. Like, I'm scared. Like, don't get me wrong, Southern food is good, right? But I'm a seafood baby. Like, I don't really eat a lot of red meat. Salmon is my favorite thing to
right
eat.
Here by that water.
That's what I'm saying, and I get everything so fresh, and I just know Oklahoma's not gonna have fresh sushi.
I know ain't no California fish grill out there.
You feel me? Like, I'm so, and then not even that, there's not a lot of Asians like that, right? So that's what I'm scared for too. I don't know how to cook a lot of Asian meals, so I'm like, fuck, like, where am I gonna get my Filipino food?
What you got? You gonna have a little period to figure all that out and realize if it is what it is, you might well just get on YouTube.
I know. I have to do all of it
and start figuring it out.
That's the plan.
That's gonna be the bottom line.
Yeah, exactly. Facts.
Or you
there.
just gonna let your culture go.
Yeah, exactly.
You hear me? What type of foods you missing that you think you gonna miss? Like what? Besides the salmon, what type of?
The Filipino food for sure, and the Mexican food. I don't know. I have
you can
never
name
tried
some spots.
Tex-Mex.
We want to hear some certain spots because we can't smoke. But we might have to pull up.
Okay.
Talk to us now.
Well, for sure.
Because you leaving. Leave us with the spots.
For sure. I'm about to be at Taco Tuesday tomorrow because tomorrow might be my last chance to get this nigga's oxtails.
Okay.
Like, I'm not even throwing it because that's the homie. Like, I'm really like.
No, that's a fact. We went oxtail out at the festival eating oxtails, and then it just returns you back like, oh, your oxtails is really good. Even though you the homie, you doing something special in that little brewery going on.
Oh shit.
Okay, so besides Chef Zaga, what's another spot?
Okay. What's another spot?
Because you flipped from saying Chinese food and Mexican food and fish.
Because you didn't know. Because then you said but name specifics. Okay.
That genre.
Cause I don't have specifics of that though.
Oh, so you just be walking down the street and see a fish spot and just walk. Hey, let me get some fish.
Yeah, let me try it. I was at Venice yesterday and I had a fish taco and a shrimp taco. The fish taco was better.
Do you remember the name of the spot and don't remember?
It was right in
that
front.
part. Okay, so
right near the beach.
Right by the beach, man. It was a man right there sitting in front, man. He'll be there when you go, man.
Caught the fish with his hand too. I watched it.
Oh, okay. Did that make the fish taste better when you see a nigga catch it with his hand? That shit crazy. Hey, it's a spot that's in San Pedro we grew up going to, like off of one of the berths. And my grandpa used to always take us, but that's their main thing. You go in there, you get to pick and which one you want. You get to.
Yep, I don't think they have like that. I don't think they have real fish markets. Have you tried salmon belly?
Salmon belly?
Nuh-uh. So literally, it's what it is. But in there's a place actually in West Long on
Do
West
we know
side of
the
Long
name
Beach.
of this place?
It's called Tamboli's.
Okay,
it's a Filipino market.
Okay.
I don't think they're gonna have Filipino markets in Oklahoma.
Hey man, don't do that. See, you gotta.
You could go out there and open one.
I know, right?
Ain't nothing but a little melon. You can mail food products. That's not illegal.
That's true, but that's expensive. I'm frugal.
The whole thing
I'm literally
is when
going
you
to
get
Oklahoma
out there,
so I can be frugal.
Yeah, so you got to take some of them LA tricks. I mean, not tricks. We ain't gonna say tricks. That's a bad word. We got to take some of them LA tactics out there with you, because you know certain
That's
shit
true.
that you know that you can get out here that they don't have.
Yeah.
I mean, if it's cost some money,
But-
you can make more money out there. That's the whole point of doing business.
But I think so. A lot of people think that it might be a lot of different, but it's they actually have a lot of the same shit that we have for real because of social media.
What about the nightclubs and stuff? Is it cracking out there? No, fuck it. You ain't even gonna be at the Bible study anyway, huh?
That was kind of scary, weird that you say that, because
Why
probably
not?
But yeah, no.
One of them Bible lock-ins, you just going to lock in. We ain't going from the whole 12 p.m. to 12 a.m. Can't nobody live. We just gonna be in reading the Bible.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's getting real.
Possibly.
It's getting real.
I haven't been to a church in a long time, but possibly.
You definitely got to go out there and join you a good church.
Yeah.
Is it a lot of black people in OKC?
Okay. I would say so. I always run into them. There's not a lot of Asians though. That's my part that I'm scared of the most.
Leaving your Asian community behind.
A little bit. So the best con though, the best pro of California that I'm gonna miss the most compared to Oklahoma is the weather. And that's exactly what the fuck y'all are paying for.
That's what we are paying for.
Because
76
I'm
degrees
gonna have to shovel
every day.
a driveway or some shit.
Oh damn.
Yeah, I've done it before. Or you have to like leave. You have to make sure like wherever you have to be, you have to start your car like an hour before you have to leave.
I know that term called snowed in.
Yeah.
I always plan to doing that. As soon as it start doing, you got to do what? I'm snowed in. Hey, I ain't gonna be able to make it. That's the best term that I ever heard for out there. All that getting out there shoveling snow shit is wow.
Black ice, real.
One of my homies,
stuck.
he live up in Big Bear, and he had shoveled his whole shit out, and then realized that the people didn't even come down there to shovel the rest of the shit, so he was still stuck.
Damn.
Because it was so bad that they was like, you feel me, Big Bear, they shoveled the whole bottom.
Yeah,
and then ran out of time. They over and went home.
Yeah.
So you shovel, you wait, and they gonna come at this time. They never come. You just stuck at the crib. So
that's crazy.
I seen it on Instagram story. Would I want to have been there? No.
Right? No.
That's tight though. Shout out to my nigga Timmy Token.
Okay, because that's scary. I've got stuck in snow before too, and it's not fun. And my sister, who I was with, she's like allergic to cold. I don't know how to explain it. Like when
is that hypothermic or something? Is that what it's called?
Is that, I don't know. But like if she like puts her hand, she don't even do it. Especially if I'm there, I do it for her. But like getting something in the ice chest, she can't, because when she comes back up, she's swollen red. Her whole hand's swollen. Low iron. I have low iron. That's not exactly what it is, but
that's part of it.
Niggas trying to diagnose her up in this motherfucker.
It's weird. Like she gets like breaks out in hives because of cold, and she just turns red and just like patch. It's so weird. But yeah, so we got stuck in the ice. My sister can't get out and help me. There was nothing to do. I had to try to get the snow.
Just sitting in the car on the heater on, watching you. Go ahead, sis. You know I'm gonna fuck my hand up if I touch something. You can touch this shovel.
I love her though, but
you can touch the shovel.
No, because she can't get out in the snow on her legs and stuff. And it's bad. And I've seen her in pain, and I wouldn't let my sister
never do that to your sis.
But it was horrible. Nothing worked. Me getting out of the car was dumb because nothing worked.
So what did y'all do at the end? You finished it. You got to drive off and all that.
Yes, I called one of my friends, and he brought his truck and he pushed us home. Basically, because we were right there, but there was like this hill that we had to get up. Wasn't happening.
You'll never have them type of stories in LA. You got to take your ass back to OKC for that.
When I'm out there and that happens to me, I'm not going outside. Like you said, I'm snowed in. I'm not going outside. I'm snowed in. I'm not going outside.
Hey, check it out. Call me later. I'm snowed in. I tried to open the door. It just enough to not close that motherfucker back. I can't go nowhere. Yeah, that's why I couldn't live. Ain't no never not working. Soon as I get cold enough, I'm snowed in.
Right. But yeah.
So what about your kid? You think she looked forward to that, or she wasn't tripping? It wasn't no puff, no easy call.
She's a mommy's baby.
She remember being out there before in her life too.
Yeah, okay. We've gone back a few times. When she was first born, I think she's been back at least like 4 times, and she's 7.
She gonna go to the same high school you went to?
Probably not. I went to 3 different high schools.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was you in high school fighting, or what made you do that? Well, how you
my first school. My first school was basically they weren't taking their sports as serious as I did, and so I was starting varsity and I was freshman, and I was still better than all this. I played softball and soccer.
Okay.
Yeah, and I also did field and track and field. I did shot put.
You was cold back then?
Yeah, I was pretty cold.
That's what's up.
Yeah, these thighs are not big for no reason.
I seen a little clip of you bowling. You was low key hard. You rode a little turkey or 300 or something.
Yes, I
know you remember when we had the kickball game.
Oh yeah.
Was I there?
You was there.
Oh.
You don't remember this arm? Are you kidding me? I was at 3rd. What?
I do, actually.
And I was diving.
Yeah, no, you was helping us because it got real.
I made it home.
I want to tell anybody, don't invite me to your game if y'all not going to play hard and play for real.
Exactly.
Because I'm serious.
Me either. Because I'm dead ass. I don't care where we are.
We was trying to play, and then we start having to get serious.
If we go bowling and I use house balls.
And we had came back and won,
care.
Though. So shout out to my nigga Street Cash and all y'all. Yeah,
that was fun. It was really fun. I was hoping,
but that shit got real. Nigga had to start getting serious. I'm looking at y'all like y'all it was like 6-0.
I don't care.
Don't invite me to those shit like this because I'm ready to fight. I don't even know how, why. It's kids, everybody having fun. I'm just looking at niggas like, oh yeah, you niggas got 0, and I'm looking like, do y'all care? Did y'all is this scripted? Cause I'm not feeling this, and then we start getting cracking, and then they was playing hard too. Wasn't easy, but I'm like, yo, we could have played. We could have started this early.
Yeah, they was cheating. They was like,
they was doing
whatever whenever they could.
It was getting serious.
And they was definitely going to try to
Niggas
brag at the end.
They was, what? So now that when I talk my little old shit, don't be mad. Yeah, I'm talking about.
He said you were there. You looked just like this. You were smoking a blunt the whole time.
Hey, man, you know what I'm talking about? I had a wine off the kush, with the kush. Mm-hmm.
Wasn't he? I swear, you had the whole blunt.
Yeah, I think I would kick ball with it.
Yes.
Yeah,
we were all
real.
like, with the blunt is crazy. And you were running with it.
I think he kicked a double. He got to like second base off of that.
Yeah. Off the kush. It's just like hard R1 and L1 at the same time. You know what I'm talking about? They say if you play high, you get high scores. Y'all be working too hard, man. You gotta start working smart, man. Now we do it for all the niggas because you know they be saying niggas smoke weed and turning couch potatoes.
Yeah.
And all that. I get high and go to the gym and be working all day. So yeah, we breaking that motherfucking stigma. I don't know where them niggas at. They probably smoking. They probably was like that before they start smoking. Don't blame it on the weed, nigga. Let's just get to the bottom of it. I just thought about that. Niggas, if you was already not hustling, you was just chilling in the house, don't smoke the weed and say, I was high. No, you wasn't high, nigga. You just a bullshit nigga. It's okay. Tell niggas I'm a bullshit nigga and just give them a disclosure. You know what I'm talking about? Let a nigga know early. Hey, I'm going to be over there at that. And you just be like, man, I'm a bullshit nigga. I might tell you a time. Just let a nigga know before I could just skip past you. You'll figure it out. Uber when you ready, man. That's why they made that motherfucker. But we at the end of the show. You know what I'm talking about? OKC China White in this motherfucker, man. Yeah, I'm talking about going and blast them out with your socials, where to find you at, your new P.O. box address in OKC if they want to see you something. Yeah, I'm talking about hello.
Well, y'all can easily stay addicted by following me on Instagram at THEE. That's the China White. Everything is in my bio. I still will be a part of Elite Enterprises. Shout out to my company. We do all types of shit. We can make shirts. We can make hats. We can make beanies. We can do whatever. And then I will always be a part of Innovative Culture. Oh my gosh. I'm pretty sure I'm going to cry sometime today. But Innovative Comedy, everything will still be linked in my bio. So just because I'm going over to the state, this is not goodbye. This is see you later. Oh my God, I'm going to cry.
How did Innovative Culture impact your life?
Don't do that.
That was a great question.
No, it's not a great question. Don't do that.
Cry on camera. Content is the key. I'm fucking with you. You about to let it out now because you're going to end up crying sooner or later.
It's too late.
You here with your good peoples. It's all good. The WB Morning Show is with you. You know what I'm talking about? You made the right decision. Sometimes you got to just thug it out. You know what I'm talking about? But you can go ahead and give them how Innovative Culture impacted you.
Did the most. Really, all I could say is shout out to Tony Grams, because without Tony, I wouldn't have met the whole family.
Shout out my nigga Tony Grams.
Although this nigga is like a fucking big brother that I fucking hate.
Yeah.
We fight like,
sock that
oh
nigga
my
before
God.
You leave. Hit him in the kidney.
Man,
Good.
but I can't sit here and say that I'm not going to miss him and I'm not going to miss the whole entire team. I cannot believe you. I really hate you right now.
Yeah, that part.
But it impacted my life completely. Like, all of my closest friends now are part of Innovator. That's why you guys were the last people that I told that I was leaving. And you guys are like literally the biggest part that I'm going to miss of California. The biggest pro of me being in California is everybody in the studio right now. Shizaga, Dirty. Like, that one was a really good question because this was the hardest part leaving. But if you know me, I'm always thinking about everybody else. So this time I'm thinking about China.
So it ain't gotta be considered selfish. It's self-love. You know what I'm talking about? So Cam,
you suck. I thought I was gonna make it.
You made it. You did make it. That's what you gotta think. You did the whole show. The last part you went out with the bang. We fit to shut it down. It's over with. Real niggas did real things, man. You know what I'm talking about? You was holding it in. I seen it. I said, I got the question for your ass. So how did Innovator? Cause she's you should have cried like that one show. That nigga, Now I'm fucking around. It's your boy Young LA. Appreciate y'all coming through. You already know. We'll see y'all next Monday around this time. You know what I'm talking about? Have that shit together like I told y'all. Cool ass Cam. Take him up out of here, baby.
Tap in with me. COOLAZZCAM. Tap in with our website, www.theinnovativeculture.com. Follow us on Instagram at innovative.culture and the WB Morning Show. And subscribe to our YouTube at youtube.com/innovativeculture.
You suck so bad.
Hey man, y'all subscribe to the YouTube, man, and hit that Instagram. We starting to get the traction and the flow, but we need to get them followers up. You know what I'm talking about? So it's all good. Hey, it's free to follow. It's free to share. It's free to like and all that. You know what I'm talking about? OKC, China White in this motherfucker. She back from her good session.
Shit.
Didn't finish the champagne.
What?
Imagine the champagne when you would have cried a little bit harder. You know what I'm talking about? Look at God. We out here, man.